Today, I'm going to teach you the difference between active voice and passive voice. Today, I'm going to teach you the difference between active voice and passive voice. Let's take a look at an example. The teacher teaches the students. In this sentence, the subject is the teacher because this is the part of the section of a sentence that performs the action. The action is the verb, so teaches is the action, and then the students is the object, that is to say, the part of a sentence that receives the action. Let's take a look at another example. The boy eats an apple. In this sentence, the boy is the person who executes the action, so we put down is the subject. Eats is the action of a sentence. An apple is the object. Regarding the pronouns, when we find people in a sentence, we could have the people in the subject position or in the object position. I turns to me in the object position. He turns to him in the object position. She to her in the object position. They to them, and we to us. Notice in the example, my mom calls my sister. My mom is the subject. Calls is the action of a sentence, that is to say, the verb. And my sister is the object. If we want to replace the nouns mom and sister in the sentence, we need to resort to the subject pronouns. In the case of mom, is she calls my sister. She calls her. She calls her. In the following example, we can tell this is my dad, this is myself, and my dad is the one who is cooking, that is to say, the one who performs the action. My dad cooked dinner. This is the subject. Cooked is the action, is the verb. For my brother and I, or for my brother and me. In this case, because we need to choose me, because this is the object pronoun. It is right after the verb. In this other example, this is my brother and myself playing volleyball. So we are the ones who perform the action, and the action is played, is the verb. Whatever comes before the verb is the subject, and whatever comes after the verb is the object. In this example, my brother and I, or my brother and me. In this example, we should pick up my brother and I played volleyball. Now, talking seriously about passive voice, we need to bear in mind the structure that is as followed. Object plus the verb to be plus past participle of the verb, what we called in English in class the third column, and this all is followed by the particle by plus the subject. In the following example, we have Diane, which is the subject, eats, which is the verb, salad, which is the object. If we want to turn this sentence into a passive voice, we need to put the object in the front position, salad. We need then the verb to be in present simple, is. And then we need the past participle of the main verb, which is eat. It would be eaten, a salad is eaten. Then the particle by, and then Diana. Let's have a look at 3 examples and let's practice together. In the first place, we have many people speak English. The first thing to do, as always, we need to pick up the action is here, that's the verb, that's the subject, and that's the object. To be able to make it passive, we put the object in the front position, so we write down English, and then the verb to be in present simple, it should be is, and then the third column, remember the third column of speak, spoken, so it's spoken, then the particle by, many people. In the second example, we have past simple, and the action is in past simple. Let me write it down here so that I remember the verb to be should be in past simple. Tom wrote an email. So I do the changes, an email, and then was the past simple of the verb to be, and then the third column, written by Tom. Excellent. So far, so good. Now let's see the last example. Let's see what happens to Sarah shop. Sarah raised the prices. In this, we do the same. Sarah is the subject of the sentence. Raised is the verb. And the prices is the object. To be able to turn this active sentence to passive, we need to swap. We need to change the positions of the object and the subject. In this case, the prices goes first, and then we need the verb to be in past simple again. So we need to say the prices were, and then we need the third column of raised. In this case, is a regular verb, and the third column is the same. So the prices were raised by Sarah. And notice in this example, since the object is plural, we need to put the verb to be in plural. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.